And it is the Saturday Coffee Clutch with yours truly, Robert Reich. And today, our guest and our friend, Kamau Bell. Kamau, thank you for joining us today. And what are we what are we going to talk about? What would you like to talk about?
There's not much going on, but I found this story about a war in Iran that we can talk about. A new story that just broke recently, Kristi Noem being out at the Department of Homeland Security. And we're also going to talk about the Democratic primary, specifically in Texas this week.
Fabulous. Well, I don't, in terms of the war, let me just say we finally now understand Donald Trump has said why he is in the war. He wants unconditional surrender, which I thought was kind of an interesting thing to say, given that he continued all week. He's been saying, well, we're going to negotiate. We're going to come to some sort of agreement. And, this is just a temporary, this is a very quick little war. No, unconditional surrender. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think as we have seen this week, they can't seem to get their story straight about what this war is about. Is this a war? Whose idea was it? Was it our idea? Was it Israel's idea? So this feeds into the idea that even Trump can't keep his own story straight.
But even in the last 5 days, we have heard him say, or Hegseth say, well, this is not really a war. Or it is a war, but it's not really a war. It is, and the purpose of it is to stop the nuclear program in Iran. No. The purpose is actually to stop the ballistic missiles coming from Iran. No, the purpose is actually to help the people of Iran and get their freedom. No, that's not quite right. The purpose is now unconditional surrender. But we don't know exactly what unconditional surrender means because most of the heads of government have been eliminated. We don't even know what the end game is because now Trump is saying he's got to approve the next head of government. Kamau, this would be a comedy routine if it weren't so damn tragic.
Yes, because we have to remember that, one of the first pieces of news that came out of the war after it started was that a school was blown up. So this is not, as much as some people want to frame this as like we took out the heads of government or we took out the people, the bad guys. We've already seen that there's casualties there of innocent lives, and even Americans have died in this so far.
Yeah,
so
at least 6 Americans so far we know of in terms of the military. We know that there are something in the order of 183 children were killed in that attack by either the United States or Israel. There's not clarity right now. So far, there's been 1,100 civilian deaths in Iran, but that doesn't even begin to tally the cost.